Nagaland Adventure Club welcomes all of you to this press conference. I'm Thinuovicha, advisor to the club. Our club is going to organize Great Hornbill Adventure Trial, the second edition, from December 7, 8 and 9. It is a part of the Hornbill Festival and funded by the Nagaland Tourism and the Government of Nagaland. This press conference is basically to ask for your support, for the media fraternity to publicize the event, because this year almost all the events of Hornbill have started on a very late note due to the pandemic. So we, the Nagaland Adventure Club, request your support to give publicity to the event. And also we want to brief our media about the events, how we go about holding the event. Great Hornbill Adventure Trail will be flagged off on December 7 at War Cemetery, 9 a.m. by the Joint Secretary, Department of Tourism. It will be a sort of event where we take tourists, both domestic and from elsewhere, beyond Kohima, to discover new places and take participants to the interiors. So God will be covering Chazuba subdivision and Pugoboto subdivision this edition. Events like vehicles will be basically 4x4 vehicles and SUVs, vehicles with ground clearance. Since the route taken will not be on the route will be trying to avoid highways. The route taken will be basically field roads, off-road. Not extreme off-road, but it will be a medium kind of off-roading. The first day after the flag off, the route taken will be to Chedema, to Zer River, to Dihoma, to Chakabama, then on to Sidze River, where the participants will hole up for the night and competitive events will take place. This edition, all participants will carry their own utensils, and there will be cooking competition. Teams will cook for themselves, and points will be given according to how they prepare. Like if they use firewood to cook, they'll get additional points. If they use modern method of cooking, the canisters, points will be less. So every participant, every team, the competition will be divided into teams based on vehicles. No team can be less than 2 persons and more than 4 persons in one vehicle. And then at the river campsite there will be also be boulder throwing, shot put. So it will be a test of strength. Yeah, traditional boulder throwing. Then there will be a competition where all participants hold their breath underwater. We Nagas, when we conduct traditional fishing, there are swimmers who immerse, particular swimmers who immerse to salvage the fishes. So this competition will be based on that line. Then There will be pole climbing, high kick competition, which are all traditional. Then long jump. Then there will be a yodeling competition also. And the next morning, that is the 8th. The participants will move for Rezajo village. And the same day from Rezajo village, the team will head for Hebolomi village under Pugubuto subdivision and again hold for the night, where more competitions will be held. Okay.
This year cut edition, we are also adding a new activity for the lady participants. That will be a traditional attire show. So the team that brings the team that wears the best traditional wear, or the team that brings the whole set of any tribe, will become the winner. In order to preserve our tradition and to promote, we have added that activity to this time's cut edition.
All these events will be given points.
Yes. And
yeah, and team points will be added together, and prize distribution will take place at Kisama on the 9th. Flagging will be done at Kisama at 2 p.m. on the 9th. And besides this, of course, since this is off-roading event, there will be prizes for best modified vehicle and best decorated vehicle.
And so many other exciting prizes.
Yeah.
Just add the SOP, I think.
The SOP.
Yes.
SOP.
Yeah.
We are conducting this ghat. It is on the same line as that of the first ghat that we had conducted. But this year, since the situation is different, we are making sure that those participants who come for this ghat will have to be vaccinated. But if they are not, then as per the SOPs, the new SOP that is given by the government, we are aware of the new SOP as provided by the government. We will make sure that they test themselves 72 hours prior to the event. And that is going to be one of the most, I would rather say that a very important part of this, considering the safety and the situation at the present moment.
So this edition of ghat will be touching 3 districts. There is Pek, Thinuovicha, and Kohima. You are welcome to give questions also. Prize money, Sir Bharat.
The prize, as the advisor to the club has also already mentioned, that there are various categories for the prize money. The prize money, we are still holding it to be declared on the later dates. Yeah.
Pardon? I didn't get you, sorry. Oh yes, we are limiting teams to 25 vehicles. Yeah, 25 vehicles. Yes, first come, first basis. Yeah. And there will be a medical team along with the traveling along with the team. A doctor and a nurse will be part of the event.
Along with the mechanic.
And mechanics.
Yes, and mechanics.
Like after the second, how much distance will be covered in this 2 days?
We're having a problem with the measuring the stretch of the road because it does not appear on Google Maps. But we are doing a recce. Today we tried to do the Pema to Gathashi road, but it was not playable. So our recce team has returned And now we are planning to take the Zilhami on the return trip. Zilhami to Hebolomi, to Gathashi, to Lazami, and to Tesofenu, if I'm not mistaken, the highway. And we will travel from the highway straight back to Kisama. It might take around 5 hours from Hebolomi to Kisama. On the second, that is on the return leg. As for the flag off part, since it's from Kohima to Chedema to Dzu River to Sidzu River, we cannot give a definite distance since no one has yet measured it. But I believe the whole stretch will not be more than 120 kilometers, which will be covered in 3 days.
Age limits.
Of course, the driver has to have a whole driving license. As for the participants, there is no age limit. Yes. For 3 days. For 3 days, yeah. Roughly, Kohima, Chedema, from Cheteba to Zilhami is just about 37 kilometers. The highway stretch. That is the only highway stretch we are traveling. Cheteba. We are going to come out somewhere around there from the Sidzu River. Pardon?
Participation fee.
Yes. It is 1,000 rupees per head. And we will be providing 10 liters of fuel to, besides the prize money, 10 liters of fuel to every vehicle. Rezazo village, yeah. So 25 vehicles including organizers, could be around 80 to 90 participants, depending on whether the teams are in 2s or 3s or in 4s.
Regarding one incident, as you all know, the traffic police is confiscating all these modern vehicles, LED lights. Yeah. So are you giving out any special car pass to the participants?
Yes, for this we'll be writing to the senior SP to exempt our vehicles this time, because the lights fitted in the vehicles will be used as lighting for the campsite. Yeah.
So I think we are taking care of the green, all those things, not using
Yeah.
disposable.
And this even will be plastic free. Completely.
So we have to carry our own.
Participants will be carrying their own plates, cups, and the NSC will be providing drinking water. All single-use plastic and disposable items will be not be used in this event. In fact, it is never used in any NSC event, plastics. Yes, registration will be done online. Mohalla website la tu.
Yeah.
Tang ke di jobo.
As far as the registration is concerned, we are doing it on the club website. Also, we are doing it on Facebook and Instagram. And I would also like to inform that the entire registration process and the payment will be purely online.
Price money to total to 1 lakh is not takiwal na. Ito to pwede do ito.
1,20,000.
Yeah, so you tell them ito pwede. prize money. The breakup we have not breaked up, but Iman is not.
Okay, would like to inform you that as far as the prize money is concerned, the total amount that we'll be giving away as the prize money will be somewhere around 1,20,000 to 30,000. Though we have not yet decided on the breakup, but the overall prize money will be around 1,20,000 to 30,000. Yeah. Just adding one more thing, the participants will be traveling through various places. We are also talking out programs and plans so that in a way the villagers are also involved as we pass through the villages. So yeah.
Incentives will be given to villagers that perform for the team. And in some events, villagers will take part in the competitions.
Also, would like to inform the media friends, you're always welcome to join our event and to be a part of it and follow us to cover up. This is also the provision, the vehicles and all. I guess we will
provide.
We'll provide
for if any media team is interested. NSC organizes another event, we call it Expedition Naga Hills. We have traveled to Manipur also, Tamenglong, Senapati districts, and on that particular tour, Morung Express traveled with us to Barak River. The current editor of Morung Express traveled with us to Tamenglong district via Barak River. Yeah. It is sponsored by the tourism department, government funded event, and we are very grateful to the government of Nagaland for according us this privilege again. And we assure that we will leave no stone unturned to satisfy participants as well as the tourism department of Nagaland. We will give all out effort for the satisfaction of both the participants and the villages with which we visit. Come on, put on myself.
Highlight other besides the cultural theme, some other activities like what
Activities come off.
Yes, definitely. The media is also welcome to give suggestions. We still have time to add more things, events into this. Yeah. Beside this.
No, firstly, I, on my own behalf and on behalf of the department, would like to thank this and acknowledge Nagaland Adventure Club and bringing back life to this God adventure. God was introduced in the year 2014, but due to some communication gap, this was somehow not actively, continuously continued. But this year, the new team, they are trying to revive the God spirit. So for that, I want to really express my heartfelt gratitude again. And we are looking forward to carry on because as a department, in the policy, we want to encourage 4x4 adventure trail. So this is going to be one of our main focus. And Nagaland is an ideal place for the 4x4 adventure. So hopefully in the near future, not very far from now, we are going to encourage four-wheel adventure. And besides that, this NAC has been taking tourism into the interiors. So that also they are doing the job of the tourism department. The department, they have reached where the department have not yet reached. So that also I really want to thank them, and then I want them to continue their job. Like this time also they are covering 3 districts, and that also into interiors. And new addition for this taking Hornbill beyond Kohima is we're having night carnival at Peren and People's Festival at Kejakeno. And People's Festival at Kejakeno they have been practicing for the last 2-3 years. And another Futsero experience. And another we're taking to Zaniboto experience. And then, yeah, Peren I've told already. Then we're going to do Tupema, Dze and Botsa experience. So something we're taking, slowly reaching out to the outside Kohima. So we are trying our best, but later on we'll carry on, we'll keep on spreading the festival across Nagaland. Zuku festival is there. Kunuma experience also is there. So some new events are coming up outside Kohima. Music things will be happening in Dimapur at the same time, but the main musical event will be this year will be in Kohima. International rock music, international rock concert.
Hornbill.
That the right term will be given by TAFMA, but the venue will be likely to be at our new upcoming cultural hall, opposite to NSF Martyrs Park.
Hornbill International.
But for the music part, let the TAFMA speak. But I'm just saying for your speaking.